Hi friends, welcome back to Parnika tutorials. In this video, I want to discuss about type conversion and type coercion in JavaScript. So I sincerely request everyone to watch the complete video for better understanding. Generally, the type conversion is called as converting one data type to another data type. We have various data types like number, string, boolean, etc. Converting a number to a string, I can say it is a type conversion. Or if you want to convert a string to a number, again I can say it is a type conversion. If you want to convert a boolean data type to a number, again I can say it is a type conversion. So generally I can say type conversion is converting one data type to another data type. Now we have two types of type conversions. One is explicit type conversion and another one is implicit type conversion. In explicit type conversion, we do manually, or the programmer has to do manually with the help of built-in methods. Like JavaScript supports various built-in methods like number, which is useful to convert any type to number. Similarly, we have string method, which is useful to convert to a string, and we have a boolean method which is useful to convert to a boolean. So the type conversion that the programmer manually do is called as explicit type conversion, and explicit type conversion can be done with the help of built-in methods. So in JavaScript, type conversion is nothing but explicit type conversion, whereas the type coercion is implicit type conversion. What is implicit type conversion? It will be automatically done by the JavaScript itself. As a programmer, we no need to use any predefined methods or inbuilt methods. It will automatically done. So if the type conversion is done automatically, then I can say it as implicit type conversion or type coercion in JavaScript. Now let me discuss in detail about the explicit type conversion. As I said, explicit type conversion is nothing but type conversion only in JavaScript. The type conversion that the programmer do manually is known as explicit type conversion, and even we said explicit type conversion can be done with the help of built-in methods like we have number method, we have the string method, and we have the boolean method. First let me discuss about the number method. The number method is useful to convert strings and booleans to the numbers, but the string should not have collection of characters. When can I say it is a string? Anything enclosed in the single quotes or double quotes. Suppose let's take that I have enclosed 5 in a single quotes. Then will it be called as a number type or a string type? Obviously it will be called as a string type because you have enclosed 5 in a string. Now this 5, if you want to convert into a number data type, then you can use the number method. Similarly, if you want to convert a boolean value, let's consider that true is there. You need to write small t. You have true is a boolean. This one you want to convert into a number. Then also you can use the number method. If you use the number method, it will give the value 1. Similarly, if you have false and if you are using the number method, then it will give the value 0, because in boolean data type we have true or false. If you are converting the true to a number, then it will give the value 1. If you are converting the false to a number, it will give the 0. So number method is useful to convert numeric strings and boolean values to the numbers. Why I am saying numeric string means if you are keeping a string consists of Java, then it is having the characters. Such kind of string you cannot convert you into a number because it is not a numeric string. I hope it is clear for you. Let me discuss in detail with the help of writing one program. So I will go to the Visual Studio and I will write some where a is equal to 5. Okay, I am enclosing this one in a single quotes. So now I can say that the data type of this A will be a string. If you want to verify, let me print console.log, and if I want to know the type of the variable or the type of the value which is stored in the variable, I can use the type of operator. So type of operator, and if I specify the variable name A, then what kind of value it is stored will be displayed. If you want to verify, let me save this program and execute it. Now you can see we got the output as string because A is having a numeric string which is enclosed in a single quotes, and if I am finding the type of the A, then we got the output as string. Now this string I want to convert into a number. That I can do with the help of number method. So I will write somewhere b is equal to number, and I will write a. So I am using the inbuilt method number to convert the any data type to number. Now let me verify it. I will write console.log, and I will write b plus 5, and then I will write console.log type of b. So what is the value will be stored in the variable b? Because you are converting the numeric string to a number, so b will have a number called 5. And then if you are performing b plus 5, 5 plus 5, you will get the output as 10. Similarly, if you are writing type of b, then you should get number. If you want to verify, let me save this program and execute it. See, you got the type of A as string, b plus 5 is 10, and then type of b is number. So like this you can convert the numeric string to a number. Now we will discuss one example to converting a boolean value to a string. Let me have the A value as true. If it is true, then type of A will be boolean, and if I am converting to a number, it will give the value as 1. So b plus 5, 1 plus 5 will give the value 6. Type of b, you will get the value as number. If you want to verify, let me run it and show it for you. As I said, A is holding the value true, which is a boolean type. So type of A will give you the output as boolean, and A you are converting into a number. So true, if you are converting into a number, it will give the output as 1. So b will have the value 1. So b plus 5 means 1 plus 5, you will get the output as 6. Type of b, you got it as a number. Similarly, I will try to convert the null to a number and an empty string to a number and also a string to a number. All these things we will verify now. So A, I will keep the value as null. And then if you are converting that A to a B, then it will give the value as 0. Okay, so null, if you are converting into a number, will give the value 0. So B will have the value 0. If you want to verify to print the value of B, look at here. I am writing console.log and B. So B value will be displayed, and type of B means automatically you will get the number. If you want to verify, let me save this program and execute it. As I said earlier, type of A, you got the output as object type, and then null you are converting into a number, you got the 0. So B is holding the value 0. So that's why you are getting the output as 0. And type of B, because B is being converted into a number, because A is having the value null, that you have converted into a number and stored in the variable called B. So type of B, you got it as a number. So like this you can convert a null, which is an object type, to a number, but you will get the output as 0. Similarly, what I will do, I will hold some empty string. Type of A, you will get a string, and if I convert into a number and print the value, look at what will happen. So type of A is a string, because anything you have enclosed in a single quotes or a double quotes, I said it is a string. So type of A is a string, and that empty string you are converting into a number and storing into the variable called B. So it, as I said earlier, it will give the value as 0. So that's why B is holding the value 0. When you are trying to print the value which is there in the variable B, you got the output as 0, and type of B, you got it as number. Similarly, let's consider that I store a string, hi friends. Okay, now hi friends is a string. So type of A will give you the string, and if you're converting a string to a number, then you will get NaN. Okay, if you want to verify, let me run this program. So you got the string because type of A is a string, and you are converting a string to a number where the string consists of collection of characters. If you observe, hi friends is a collection of characters. We have a numeric string and a character string. Numeric string means you will have only numerics, like I have written 5 inside the single quotes. Then I can say it is a numeric string. That numeric string you can convert into a number. But if you have a collection of characters, then you cannot convert into a number. You will get it as NaN. Okay, and then we got the type of B as number. So like this, you can use the number method to convert the numeric strings and boolean values to numbers. Now let me discuss about the string method. The string method is useful to convert other types to string. So you can use the string method or toString method. Both will work in the same way. Let me discuss about it. So the string method is useful to convert the other data types to string. Let me discuss this concept practically with an example so that it will be clear for you. Let's consider that A is having the value 324. Now 324 is what kind of literal? It is a numeric literal. Now console.log type of A, you will get it as a number, and that number you want to convert into a string. Let me write it as string method. So the string method is useful to convert into a string, and if I write console.log B means you will get 324, but it is a string. If you want to verify, let me perform the concatenation with Parnika tutorials. Now B is holding a string, and if you are using the plus and a string, now it will perform the string concatenation. The two strings will be combined. So you will get an output as 324 Parnika tutorials. If you want to verify, let me execute it. Similarly, type of B means you will get it as a string. Let me save this program and execute it. As I said earlier, 324 is a number which you are storing in a variable A, and if you are finding the type of the variable A, you are getting it as a number. And B will hold the string 324 because you have converted the number to a string with the help of string method, and then we are performing the concatenation. So in B you have a string called 324, and then you have a Parnika tutorials. If you are using plus between two strings, it will be concatenated. So that's why you got the output as 324 Parnika tutorials. Now type of B means you got it as strings. Now let me have the A as a true. So if I have the A as a true, meaning is that it is a boolean. That boolean, if I convert into a string, what will happen? We will observe. So true, if you're converting into a string, it will be converted as a string. So true is a string, and Parnika tutorials is a string. If you use the plus, it will be concatenated. And type of B means you will get it as a string. If you want to verify, look at here. True is a boolean, so you got the output as boolean here, and boolean true you converted into a string, so it is converted as a string. And two strings, if you use the plus operator, it will be concatenated. So true Parnika tutorials, you got the output, and then you got the type of B means string. So like this you can convert the boolean type and numeric type to a string type with the help of string method. Now let me discuss how can we convert the other data types to boolean using the boolean method. So we have the boolean method to convert the other data types to a boolean. Let me discuss this concept practically with an example so that it will be clear for you. Let me go to the Visual Studio, and then I will write A is equal to 5, and then if I'm finding the type of A, you will get the output as number. And then if you are using the boolean method to convert the number to a boolean, then as the A is 5, a value other than 0 will give you the true for you, and then if I'm printing the value which is there in the variable B, you will get it as a true. Type of B means you will get the output as boolean. So this program will give the output as number and then true and then boolean. If you want to verify, let me execute this program. So as I said earlier, A is having the value 5, type of A means number, and that 5 you are converting into a boolean. How you got the true? Any number other than 0 will be converted as a true in boolean. Even if you want to observe, let me keep -5. Even -5 will give you output as true for you. If you want to observe, look at here. So any number other than 0 will give you the true, whether it is a positive number or a negative number. And then if you are trying to print the type of the variable b, then you got the output as boolean. Now because b is holding the value true, which is a boolean type, so that's why you got it as boolean. Now let me keep the value as 0. If you keep the value as 0 and you are converting into a boolean type, it will give the output as false for you. If you want to observe, let me execute it and show it for you. So you have a number, false, boolean. So like this you can convert a number to a boolean type. Now let me hold the empty string in the variable a, and if you are trying to print the type of a, you will get the output as string, and if you are converting the empty string into a boolean, then it will give the output as false for you. And then if you are trying to print the value which is there in the variable b, you will get a false, and type of b means you will get a boolean. If you want to observe, look at here. So a is holding an empty string, so type of a means you got the string, and that string you are converting into a boolean. As it is an empty string, you are getting the true. Now let me remove this space, because space is also considered as a white character. So as a white character, it also be considered as one of the category of a character, so that's why you got it as a true. Now let me change this one and let me execute it. Now you can say that it is an empty string because there are no characters. Earlier you have given a space, so the space also will be considered as a character, so that's why you got true. But now there is no character, so you got the output as false. Okay, similarly you can write a is equal to undefined. If you does not define any value to the variable, then it will be undefined. Okay, or even you can write simply var a, then also you will get the output as undefined. Okay, look at here. Let me execute this program. Now a is not having any value because you just define the variable without assigning any value. Then type of a will be undefined. Undefined one, if you are converting into a boolean, you will get the output as false, and then type of b you will get it as output as boolean for you. Now let me store the value null in the variable a, and type of a means you will get an object. That object type you are converting into a boolean means you will get the output as false. B will hold the value false. Type of b means you will get boolean. If you want to verify, let me execute this one. Okay, you got object false boolean. So like this you can use the boolean method to convert other type to boolean. If you still have any doubts related to the explicit type conversion, you can ask me in the comment section. Now let me discuss about the implicit type conversion or type coercion in JavaScript. It is the process of automatic conversion of values from one data type to another data type. So as a programmer, you are not requested to do anything. Automatically it will be done. So it includes the conversion from number to string, string to number, boolean to number, etc. We don't need to use any predefined methods as in explicit type conversion. In implicit type conversion, automatically the type conversion will happen. Now let me discuss how can we implicitly type conversion from a number to string. Look at this simple example. I will hold the value a as 5, and then type of a means you will get it as a number, and b I will hold the value as Parnika tutorials. Now Parnika tutorials, if I am enclosing in the double quotes, it will be considered as a string. Console dot type of b, if I give, I will get the string, and then I will use the a plus b. Now a is having the number which is a 5, and b is having a string. Now between a string and a number, if you use a concatenation, the number will be converted into a string. If you want to observe, let me execute this program. Now look at this one. You got number, string, 5 Parnika tutorials. A is holding the value 5, B is holding the value Parnika tutorial. So A is a number and Parnika tutorials is a string. Now between a number and a string, if you use a plus, the number will be implicitly converted into a string. That's why the concatenation has happened and you got the output as 5 Parnika tutorials. If you want to verify the type of A plus B, that also you can do it. Console.log, and I can write type of is an operator, and then I will write A plus B. Let me save this program and execute it for you. And now you can see type of A plus B, you got it as a string. So like this, you can convert a number to a string implicitly. Now let me discuss how can you convert a string to a number implicitly. Let me hold the A value as a string, which is a numeric string, so which is 5. But 5 you have enclosed in a single quote, so I can consider it as a numeric string. Now what I will do, I will simply write where W is equal to 10 minus, and I will write A. Now let me print the value which is there in the variable W. So I will write console.log W, and then I will try to print the type of data which is stored in the variable W. So I can write type of W. Now A is having a numeric string which is a 5 and 10 is an integer. Now between the integer or a number and a string which is a numeric string, if you perform the difference, that string which is a numeric string will be converted into a number. So 10 minus 5, you will get 5, and the value will be stored in the variable W. So you will get the output as 5, and type of 5 means obviously you will get it as number. So this program will give the output as 5 and number. Now 5 is a numeric string. You have not converted into a string. Implicitly the type conversion has happened because 10 is a number and A is having a numeric string. Between the number and a numeric string, you cannot perform the difference, right? So implicit type conversion has happened, and that number string or a numeric string has been converted into a number, and then difference has been calculated and it will be stored in the variable W. So that is the beauty of JavaScript. Now let me discuss how can you convert the boolean to a number implicitly. Now let me store the value true in the variable A, and I will store the 5 in the variable B, and if I write console.log A plus B. Now A is what? Is a boolean. B is holding the value is what? Which is a numeric. Now between a boolean data type and a numeric data type, if you perform the addition, the boolean type will be converted automatically into a number. As it is true, you will get the output as 1. So 1 plus 5, which is a 6. If you want to verify, let me execute this program. So you got the output as 6. If you want to verify the type of A plus B, then you can write type of operator, and then you can write A plus B. Now 6 is what? Is a number. So you will get the output as number for you. So you got 6 is an output and number is another output. In place of true, let me store the value as false. Now false is a boolean and 5 is a numeric literal. Now A plus B means the false will be automatically converted into a number and it will give the output as 0. So 0 plus 5 will be 5, and type of A plus B means you will get it as number. So you will got the output as 5 and number. So like this you can do the implicit type conversion. I hope you have understood about the explicit type conversion and implicit type conversion in JavaScript. If you still have any doubts related to this concept, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I will try to clear your doubts as early as possible. Thank you for watching the complete video. Have a nice day.